What's going on YouTube? It's Red. Today we have a deck profile for you guys. It is the BA FireLake build. It's got a little bit of a tune-up. Figured I'd show it off some. We'll start off with the stuff that isn't BA. So we'll go with the triple tour guide. Tour guide is probably one of your best starters in here, being able to special summon a level 3 fiend from your hand or deck upon it being normal summoned. A really good card to pair up with it typically is Fiendish Shrine Warrior, just because it protects your fiend monsters while he's face up on the field from destruction, so even if you have him face up with other Burning Abyss monsters, they will not be destroyed. If he is sent to grave by any way, you can send any one fiend monster from your deck to the graveyard, so you got like an extra Foolish Burial in a sense. Backjack, so that way when he's sent from field to grave, we can, since you know we play a lot of traps in here guys, we can look at the top 3 cards of our deck, arrange it anywhere we want, put it back, and then during our opponent's turn we can banish Backjack, excavate the top card. If it's a trap, we get to set it to our side of the field, and we even do get to play it on the turn that we set it. So that's pretty cool. Psychic Wielder and Psychic Tracker, just because they're free extenders if you have level 3 monsters on the field. I play one Malice Lady of Liminate. I would actually play 2 if I had to, but unfortunately I only have the 1. But anyways, my purpose for playing her in the deck actually, and I'm looking to splash a Lair Darkness engine in here, so be on the lookout for another update once I figure that out. But you contribute any 2 monsters as a quick effect, and then target one of your normal traps that is banished or in your graveyard, and then you can set that target, and then after you activate that target and it leaves the field, or if your opponent were to destroy it and it leaves the field, instead of it going to the grave or banishing it again, it goes to the bottom of your deck instead, which is pretty freaking cool. We play double Kagamucha just because sometimes if you open up with these guys and you got to normal summon them or any of your other level 3s and you have to normal summon to get your play start, this is really good extender because he just summons himself out for free. Talking about these guys, we play 2 Ash and 1 Ghost Warner. So my reason for the 2 and 1 ratio was I was playing 3 Ash, but I kept seeing Ash too much. Like, I would see 2 copies of it in my hand at a time, and not like any other extenders to pair up with it, so that really hurt. And because you can only play one of it once per turn, I decided to go with the other ratios. That way if I do open up with 2 hand traps, my odds of opening up with 2 Ashes aren't going to be as high as what it used to be. In the Moonlit Chill, you can negate the monster. Like if a monster is summoned from, my bad, hold on, if it's special summoned, I apologize. You can negate it, and then if it leaves the field that turn, the controller takes damage equal to its original attack. So that can be pretty deadly, honestly, for some players. Moving into BA, we got Double Graph, allowing you to special summon 1 from the deck. Double Seer, allowing you to special summon 1 from grave. Double Alec, allowing you to special summon 1 from the hand, effects negated. Double Farfa, being able to target a monster on the field and banish it until the end of the turn. Triple Scarm, to search for a level 3 or level fiend, so you can search for like Tour Guide, Fiendish Shrine Warrior if you have like a Dynamiscus face down, so you can send the extra card on your opponent's turn, have more of an interruption play. Or you can just really grab whatever other fiend you need on the end phase. Calcab, just to target a set spell or trap on the field and return it to the hand. Alec for the monster negation, and Barbar for the burn. Because you can banish up to 3 with different names, and then Barbar will deal 300 for each one burn. For the traps, we got triple trap trick, so you're going to banish a copy of your normal trap to be able to set one on the field, but you can only activate 1 trap card the turn after you activate and resolve this. So you can activate multiple traps, then hit this, and then only have the 1 trap left to play, which is the one you set off of this. Triple warning point. So we're just telling our opponent no. We're pretty much playing a Solemn without playing a Solemn. So you can negate the effects of a monster that is summoned, doesn't matter if it's normal or special. Also, it cannot be used as fusion, synchro, XD, or link material, which honestly that is pretty strong in this game's format right now. Continuing on, we have the double FireLake, because this isn't FireLake control without FireLake. Being able to send 2 face-up Burning Abyss monsters you control to the grave, and then destroying up to 3 cards your opponent controls. It's just amazing, because you can go either 2 for 2, 2 for 1, or 2 for 3, and then you can still plus off of sending your BAs to grave on your opponent's turn, because you haven't activated their effects that turn. Traveler of the Burning Abyss, just because I feel like the deck needs a little bit of reoccursion, needs a little bit more oomph. Yeah, just being able to summon out any Burning Abyss in defense mode as long as they are sent to grave that turn. Double Fiend Griefing sometimes to screw around my opponent's grave and have that shenanigan play, because yeah, sometimes it's needed. And being able to send another one also is a really big benefit, especially if you can pair it up with FireLake and Traveler. Oh my lord. And then double Dynamiscus just to have more banishment, more control. You can even summon it back as a monster if you want to link climb, all that. And then since I said links, we might as well get to the extra deck, starting off with Double Cherubini being your play starter typically. Being able to send any level 3 monster from your deck to the grave, and then targeting any 1 Burning Abyss monster to gain attack as your cost is amazing, because even if your opponent tries to stop this, you're still going to get your Burning Abyss effect in grave to go off, which is awesome. The 1 IP Masquerena to have the protection against your opponent to link summon on your opponent's turn also. And since we're talking about link summoning on our opponent's turn, here's the options. We have Unicorn just for interruption plays, getting cards off the board if necessary. Avermax if, you know, we need to go into Avermax, we can beat over their stuff. And Underworld Goddess just that way if we got to link off a problematic, get rid of a problematic card to go into something better, we can do that. I actually play 1 Dante Pilgrim in the Burning Abyss. I'm thinking about cutting him honestly, and Beatrice, because they don't really show up that often. That's about it. I mean, the only reason for running this typically is because of the Beatrice play, and most people will say that. Double Dante just to detach 1, send 3, get more effects off, give him an attack boost. And usually sometimes you can slap a Zeus on top of him, it just depends. 1 Beatrice, I actually don't know for my copy of Beatrice one too, which is weird, but yeah, I've just been using that as it. So Beatrice will allow you to send any 1 card from your deck to graveyard as a quick effect. So you can do it on your turn, your opponent's turn, doesn't matter, just any 1 card. Which is going to be amazing for even more interruptions on your opponent's turn and or trying to extend. Fortune Tune, just so that way I can have like the 1 extra body on field. I'm also playing Utopic Future, so I'm also trying to optimize my XC plays a little bit more. And whenever this card is going to be destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can detach 1 instead. Every standby phase while you control this thing, you're going to gain 500 life points. And then if this gets destroyed, you can target 2 level 3 monsters in your graveyard, put them back in your deck, and put Fortune Tune back in your extra deck. Gossip Shadow just to chain block and make it to where we can both draw a card, and hopefully I can extend a little bit more. Or use its effect to where I can attach it to another XZ monster with all of its XZ materials with it. Octa Bypass to either protect my butt, or if I really just need a cheap way to turbo out Zeus, there it is. Again, Utopic Future, just because I can take my opponent's monsters. This card also has a pretty nice protection effect also, which is pretty cool. And then, you know, Big Daddy Zeus. Detach and then wipe the board. But anyway guys, that was the deck profile. Let us know what you guys think. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Like and subscribe to Metagame. Hit the bell icon.